China versus United States. The rivalry between China and the United States for global influence is intense. Both countries compete economically, politically, and militarily. China's rapid growth threatens America's position as the world superpower. The US aims to maintain its dominant status while China seeks to assert itself on the global stage. This competition impacts trade, technology, security, and more, shaping the future of international relations. But when it comes to superiority, definitely this countries top the list of the world's superpower countries. Today we are going to unwrangle the puzzle of who between the two is the King Kong. But before that, consider striking the subscribe button for more thrilling fan facts. To pick out the strongest, there are some factors that we are going to consider. 1. Military cardinality. Point 2. Economic strength. 3. Geopolitical position, or the territorial size. Point 4. Technological advancements. 5. Human capital, education, healthcare and life expectancy. Point 6. Soft power, diplomacy. Military power. When we speak of military might, definitely both countries have highly invested in it. Let's begin by depicting the military potent of China. For example, it has approximately 2.185 million active-duty military personnel and more than enough special military units, starting with the PLA-SOF People's Liberation Army Special Operations Forces, the PLA Ground Force Special Force Brigades, all this playing a crucial role in the overall defense and national security of the country. Beside manpower, China is in possession of some of the weapons that have been termed as formidably potent, weapons that have the ability to effectuate massive destruction of both life and property. Some of these weapons, just but to mention, are DF-41 intercontinental ballistic missile, which can reach up to speeds of 31,425 km per hour with an operational range of over 12,000 km and a capability to carry up to 10 warheads. Other weapons in China are the Z series of amphibious vehicles and others. Additionally, China plans to raise its national security budget by 7.2%, making it $236.1 US. All these factors considered on a scale of 1 to 10, let's place China at 6. The United States. Interestingly, the US have approximately 1.3 million active personnel in the military, more than 80% of it being male and over 13% of the personnel being females. Additionally, the United States have several special force units. Among them is the major one, the Delta Force, 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment, Delta. This elite U.S. Army unit, officially known as Delta Force, operates under the National Level Joint Special Operations Command, JSOC. It undertakes classified missions approved at the highest level, such as hunting down senior leaders of Al-Qaeda, ISIS, and the Taliban. Second factor is the economic strength. In terms of GDP, the US tops the list with its nominal GDP standing at $26,949.64 billion as of 2023. China also followed closely at $17,700.90 billion. In terms of PPP purchasing power parity, China surpassed US. China has also topped in terms of per capita income, agricultural and industrial development. As of 2023, China's economic growth rate was at 5.01%, while the US lagged behind at a rate of 2.08%. In terms of currency strength, the US dollar has for long been prominent over the Chinese yuan, although the yuan has been tremendously doing well, leading to economists' conclusion that in probably one decade the Chinese yuan will top. To sum up, the economic growth of both countries have significantly been doing well, but on our scale we place US at 9 and China at 7. Factor 3. Geopolitical position, or the territorial size. While China stands at 9,596,960 square kilometers, it surpasses the US in terms of the territorial size. The US has an area of about 9,525,067 square kilometers. On geopolitical position, both countries could be termed as strategically positioned, thus this goes to China at 8 and US at 7. Technological advancements. In an analysis by IDIFS, it was discovered that China has been making the strongest and most widespread progress relative to the United States in its tangible innovation outputs. Although in fields of hypersonics, advanced radio frequency communications, including 5G and 6G, and synthetic biology, China excels. The US dominates in the major and most significant technological fields such as quantum computing, space launch systems. The competition for technological supremacy is tight, but US manages a 9 while China comes at 8 on the scale. Fifth factor, human capital and education, healthcare and life expectancy. Education. While the Chinese system of education emphasizes on knowledge accumulation and application of it in various fields of life, the United States education system emphasizes more on creativity and application of it in the society. In international maths competitions, China arises as the winner while the US only manages to take home Nobel Prizes. Healthcare. On this, China's per capita input is relatively low compared to that of its rival, as it had been hardly hit by the COVID pandemic. Despite the higher spending on healthcare, the US life expectancy is slightly lower than that of China. US being at 76.1 years of life expectancy and China at 78.2 years. Thus both countries having done well, hence an equal mark. Last factor. Soft power, diplomacy. In terms of diplomatic power, China holds the lead, boasting over 270 total diplomatic posts worldwide, including embassies, consulates, permanent missions, and other representations. Meanwhile, US holds around 265 such posts worldwide. Thus China takes 8 points and the US 7 on our scale. Finally, as per our scale, the United States of America surges as number 1 with 3 points and China second with 2 points. Thank you for watching and consider subscribing to promote this channel.